Hey, so I was nicely sent a video by Sygacity about his thoughts on WolfKrone after Winter Brawl. And since he was nice enough to personally send me the video, I felt it nice enough to make a video response back with my thoughts on basically it was more or less WolfKrone and why there's not that sort of buzz behind him. And I did my own little investigating as well. And the TFA that he mentioned at the end of the video, he wasn't sure what it was. That does stand for a team he's on, called the Fighters Alliance. Excuse me. And first off, I'm pretty sure not a lot of you guys know of that team, but I checked that team and its members. I'm just going to list a few that are listed on their site as members. WolfKrone is one of their generals. One of their other generals is Banana Ken. And a couple of their soldiers are German Luger, Free One Up, and Checkmate. At least one of those names you will remember. You should know at least one of those names. Free One Up being the easiest to recognize. And I gotta think, with WolfKrone in there, those other people, along with other members, some more known for tournaments, some very well known for, say, being on the Shoryuken stream, the Peaceful J stream, or just being online a lot. I'm pretty sure I've played German Luger once. I don't even remember what or when, but I'm pretty sure I played him once. And yet, we don't know about this team. It's not something known a lot. And this kind of feeds also into the whole WolfKrone, why don't we know about WolfKrone? So, here's a couple thoughts. Thinking back, here are just some names of people that are known. Just known. Just names you guys are going to recognize, just to think about. Jay Wong, Vangeef, Mike Ross, Gutex, Juicebox, Yipes, Arturo, PR Balrog, Sanford. Just names you'd know. Some of those might be because they've been around for a long time. And that explains itself. They've been around for a while. Others may have made one or two large impacts, and they've kind of stuck with us. It might have been picked up by maybe a popular team. Others are regulars to tournaments and consistently do well. So we recognize the name after a while because it pops up more and more and more. Others stick in your head through one or two different events. If it's a really hype event and they do something just outstanding, that'll pop up, like Vangeef. I'd heard of Vangeef, but never really known Vangeef until he walked in and was like, "What's up, Jay Wong? I'm gonna beat you now," and he beat him. You know, same could be said for GamerB. No, not a lot of people really knew GamerB too well, and then he came up with Adon. "What's up, Jay?" Whack. Dead. So sometimes you just need a key moment, and that might drive the hype forward. And I think I figured out kind of where WolfKrone's at. He's consistently done well. He won the Evo Online, which I'll have to say I was rooting against him because he was fighting iPru, which is a 14 player. And he won that, so he's going to Evo. He's won other tournaments. He's done well at other tournaments. You know, Winter Brawl, of course he did well at Winter Brawl, though. But why isn't he well known? Well, excuse me. I don't think he's had a defining, just a moment. Like the WolfKrone moment. Something that, you know, is reposted 100 times on YouTube. I don't think he's had that yet. I don't think he's made maybe that impact at a huge scale tournament. Not that Winter Brawl wasn't big scale. It was. You know, the first MVC3 tournament. First, you know, a lot of big names were there. And he ran house on them. But he didn't get the recognition that we thought so. And that might be explained to the fact that people were paying more attention to MVC3. Given the Street Fighter 4 matches, in my opinion, were a lot more fun to watch. Now, WolfKrone, I think, is kind of at that point where he's about to break the mold. But I think they need to push the team, the fact that that's the team, the TFA is the team, and the team just needs to be well known. I don't know why it's not. With the people that are in it, it needs to be more well known. What they need to do to push that, I'm not sure. Like they have a YouTube, and I'm gonna post the YouTube somewhere around here in this great void of a video that I'm making. But they don't even have 1,000 subscribers. With those sorts of people, like, hold on, I want to check something. I want to check something real quick. I'm gonna type in. I'm gonna take a look at Free One Up. Let's go to Free One Up's channel. I'm going to scroll down. Free One Up by himself has 13,000 subscribers. He's on a team. He's part of a greater whole for fighting games. That team's YouTube has under 800. And another thing that Sygacity said in his video was why WolfKrone has a YouTube page, but he doesn't post his matches. He doesn't need to. They have matches posted on their team website with WolfKrone, with Checkmate, with Free One, with everyone. Just this is where they're posting their videos now. Why no one has found this or subscribed to it? Because it's not like they do it every once in a while. No, they do it like pretty much once a week. They do matches pretty much once a week, if not like 2 weeks. And they're all pretty damn good. They're good matches. So that still leaves it up in the air. What's wrong with WolfKrone? I think he's at that edge where he just needs one big moment or big event to push him. The team needs to be pushed more as a serious team, as a serious threat, I'll say. Which they are, but it's kind of who are these guys? Half the time the commentators don't put their team name in front. Like FNEX, they got their name under, for all the Winter Brawl matches. And we've all changed our Xbox Live and being in the team and being up in Maine, where I don't really get to go to many tournaments. I don't know how well known we're known. How well known we're known. Yeah. Anyway, so it's kind of hard for me to gauge. And part of the reason that I do so many vids and I want to do that FNAX vid now is because I don't get to go to many tournaments. I'm only recently, fairly soon here, gonna get a car, but I'm still in Central Maine. There's not a lot of options for me up here. It's not like the fighting game community is huge up here. I found a few, but we're not numerous. So I think WolfKrone and them just need that extra push. And I kind of see early WolfKrone in Aqua Silk. And now follow me with this. When WolfKrone first hit the scene and first kind of jumped out there, it was like, who is this guy? And everyone kind of knew WolfKrone, on the tip of their tongue for about a week. And we kind of got used to it, but he still hasn't hit that hype. But he was on the tip of a lot of our tongues for about a week or so. After Winter Brawl, the name on the tip of my tongue was Aqua Silk. Now, he did well, but it was more for his use of Ultra 2 with Geef, and the basis that he had just this stable Geef. And people like Geef. People, if you play a character well that's not well played, that by itself might push you, Like, really good El Forte players, like, there are very few, when one pops up, they're noticed a bit more. Good Hakons are noticed a bit more. Good, I don't know. Everyone else tends to be better than those guys. Good Gens are noticed more. There's one. So, I really think Aqua Silk, as long as he keeps going to tournaments, might get that well known. Just plays consistently as well as he does. WolfKrone's the same way. If he keeps going to tournaments, does consistently well, and just at least makes, say, top 16, we're all gonna know Aqua Silk. And that TFA team will go well. I think the other thing is a lot of the TFA just appears to be online, which might be my bad, but I recognize more of them for online than off. And I think if one or two can get into a top 32 or top 16, they kind of have to be taken as a team rather than here's WolfKrone and friends, which is not meant as any sort of harsh criticism or slight against anyone on that team, but that I think might be the perception gained for right now, because it's not seen much as a team, if you catch it. So that's really, thinking about the question, that's really where I think that all lands. Right or wrong, don't really care. Just my opinion. Yeah.